Welcome, folks. We are here in Goffstown for tonight's edition of boys basketball. Tonight, the Grizzlies are going to be taking on the Crimson Tide of Concord. My name is Brendan McCune. Joining me tonight, Scott Gross. Scott, how are we doing today?
Good evening. A very cold Friday night.
It was brisk.
Yeah, toasty in the studio.
Yeah,
and I'm sure nice in the gym as well. But
yeah.
So it's this Goffstown team, Broden, is on a roll.
Yeah.
They've played very well. They've won all but one game, and I think the depth of this team is really the story this season for Coach Cowett. He's got so many good players that even if a couple of his star players slump, there's 4 or 5 others that can pick it up.
Yeah, we were talking about it before the broadcast, Scott. We were looking down the list, the roster there, and we were like, yeah, these kids are good. And then we were like, and this kid, and this kid, and this kid, and this kid. Like, the list goes on for the Grizzlies here, and we'll see how they can perform tonight.
And it gets richer because now Peyton Strickland has been activated.
He's been medically cleared. He was medically cleared. He has first practice yesterday. He's suited up for this game. No word on if he'll actually play, though. No comment from Ryan Cowett on that one. So, game starts off here. No tip-off due to COVID regulations. Just an inbounds pass from the away team. And Concord will look to make an early start. And Aiden O'Connell, great defense there. Great hustle off of what looks to be that loose zone from Goffstown and in and out for the Crimson Tide. O'Connell taking this one up here. Same starting lineup as last game. Only difference here than we've seen from the whole season, I guess, is Strand is starting as one of the forwards. One of those bigger guys who has guard skills for the Grizzlies. No go for Aiden O'Connell, but the layup there from Mason Blondo.
Yeah, he just cleans it up on the glass. You know, he does a good job boxing out.
Yep. And slowing it down here, Crimson Tide taking it up the court, and Robbie Bagidi looking to give him a little hard time there, but they're going to call the kick.
Yeah, they're going to call kick. So point guard for the Crimson Tide is Christopher Burke. He's a junior.
Yep, that's
and
number 11.
They've got some tall guys on this team.
Yep. Looks to be an interesting. They're going to call a double dribble though. No, double dribble. Yeah, this is the hands were moving there.
They're gonna press.
Yep.
And Goffstown quickly breaks that.
A quick pass down low to Blondo, who looks to break the double team. Strand straight up with it, and he gets that. And it's gonna be 4-0 for Goffstown.
Yeah, really nice job.
Look at Bagidi with that quick pressure on the full court, and just sticking his hands out, trying not to let his guy get by him. Burke.
Nice job by down low by Blondo, dishing it off to Strand.
So we know there's Ivan Yen is probably the Crimson Tide's best player, and that's what our notes said. I've watched him play a couple times, but he's not starting tonight, and I'm not sure why. But maybe once we see Goffstown subs go in, we could. And Jack Kelly, he misses the dunk. He was wide open there, and you know he was itching to get that one. He has yet to put down an in-game one this season, so we'll see if he can get another opportunity later on in the game.
And those are one of the few opportunities that you get, Broden, where you got to clear.
There was one on offense that he had, like where the defense was surrounding him, and he took his 2 steps, but he went down to the ground hard last game. Mason Blondo, mid-range, he's got 4 already, Scott.
Yeah, and that was just a beautiful follow-through on his shot.
Yeah, and this Goffstown offense looks to be pushing it real quick today.
Well, not only that, but they're playing tenacious defense early on. Too.
Look at that, exactly. Oh my goodness.
They're gonna call what on that?
Yeah, I just lost. I'm not sure.
On the audio.
Yeah, something just went off on our side. Can you still hear us, Dave? We're getting the thumbs up. So. All right. Well.
So did they call a foul on Bagidi?
I think they did.
Okay.
It looked relatively clean.
It did.
In my eyes, at least. Interesting. Surveying the Concord offense, looking to get their first points of the night. Backs down.
Almost a reach in there on Kelly. They don't call it. Watch out for a 5-second call to the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, and
that's what they do. They call 5 seconds
You can't just dribble around with the ball, especially when you're lacking a shot clock like we do in Goffstown in New Hampshire basketball.
Quickly they break that press.
Blondo back out to Bagidi. Bagidi quickly through the paint, spin move, and what do they call there?
Guess they're gonna call that a travel?
Travel?
Didn't look like one.
No.
But,
Nah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I'm hearing something off here with my audio.
I'm not really hearing myself, but it's okay.
Okay, yeah,
as long
whatever.
As the,
We'll wait for
a
a stoppage in the play or something, see if we can figure that out.
So, folks, we are in the studio.
Yeah, we are 200 feet away from the action that's being televised at the moment. We are seeing the exact same image that you are seeing on television. If there's something that happens off screen, we apologize. We can't catch it all the time. So. First timeout here. Don't know who it's being awarded to. Goffstown up a touchdown.
Without the extra point.
Without the extra point.
Exactly. And so, really, Goffstown's played great defense. No points for the Concord Crimson Tide in the first 3 minutes of play.
I'm just looking back to the studio tech, Dave Steffen. Everything good with the audio. Okay, it's just our side, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna blame it on Scott.
Look at the face mask on the official.
Yeah,
I like that.
I commented about that a couple of games
ago.
He's,
I like it.
He's keeping the outfit going there.
Puts his little hand sanitizer on. This guy is going. So there's Coach Cowett talking to Mason Blondo. Blason Mondo. Or Blondu.
Blondu. You think Blondo likes fondue?
Oh, no.
Bad. All right, Robbie Bagidi from the point here, looking to get it down low to somebody. Jack Kelly, little hesitation, and
he arguably almost traveled there.
But it doesn't matter.
He banks it in.
He banks it in. Yeah, you gotta wait for the ref to give it to you there.
Yeah, it's funny. I think the coach James Thorpe for Crimson Tide, I think he thought that that Jack Kelly might have moved his feet as well, but nothing was called.
Yeah. Ooh, quick little dump off there. That was a nice nice pass there. But Bagidi comes up with it here for Goffstown, and he's pushing the floor a little bit. Slows it down, gets the tempo going for Goffstown here. Let's see what they can do. Mason Blondo in the post, and no good, but looks to come down with his own rebound, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, so in that play with the Crimson Tide, it's like Bankston was able to get the ball down low, but he just couldn't finish it. And unfortunately, he lost control of the ball, and Bagidi had picked it up. So let's see if Concord can put some offense together here. So far, Goffstown's defense has kind of been smothering.
Yeah.
Well, that was almost a push-off. Nice pass.
Oh, good
Another
tip in
steal.
front, and Blondo, easy layup for 2. That's going to be 10-0 rather.
Yeah, that's his 6th point of the first quarter. Good move by Concord, but
and
can't do anything. Kelly gets a long rebound, and he dishes it back out to Strand.
Yeah.
Strand has a quiet 4 points, and this is a 12-0 opening foray by the Goffstown Grizzlies.
Strand was one of those guys that we were talking about pre-broadcast. We said, that guy had a great game last game, and if he can play at that same pace and put that same energy in.
Oh, nice move.
I think he could be a
steal by
solid
Bagidi,
player.
and this will be an easy one for him.
Layup, bang. Yep, that's another 2. It's 14-0 for Goffstown here. Quick start offensively.
I don't know, you might want to call a timeout if you're the Crimson Tide, I mean.
And defensively.
Yeah, Bagidi has definitely been playing very tough defense in this first quarter. He's got at least 3 steals.
Deep 3, and that's the first shot to go. That's
who hit that one? Do you know?
I think that was number 0.
Number 0, that would drop.
Yep.
And finally, the Crimson Tide get on the board. Nice
Quick
pass
dump
down low.
to Kelly and
reverse.
a great,
This is it.
Oh
Almost.
my goodness. That one was close there. That would have been a great play there from Jack Kelly, but unfortunately in and out of the basket. Concord trying to get down low, no good, and Strand comes down with the rebound. He'll slow it down. And a little laser of a pass there down to Kelly, and Kelly's like, let's see what you can do with it, Ryan. And he gets a nice little layup.
That's a pretty move.
He's got 6 of his own, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's a very pretty move.
Yeah, here we're gonna see the timeout from the Crimson Tide. Look at this play from Ryan Strand.
Just leverages his body.
Puts a little shoulder into him.
Nice.
Gets the separation.
Yeah, just pretty. That was just, I mean, all I can say is wow.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, just a really super quick start.
I was
for this
saying,
team.
yeah, I was saying it earlier, Scott. He played an incredible game last game. He had the best hustle on the court, I think. If he can put that same effort, play at that same speed and all that stuff, I think he could be a consistent starter for this team and put up some good numbers, which he already has done.
Well, I'll tell you, if there's anybody on the Goffstown team that's looking for a route, it'll be Peyton Strickland. I think he's itching to get in. He injured his shoulder in football. I think it was practice during the second week.
The second game.
Yeah, second game. He had a monster game, football game against Bedford.
180 for receiving yards, 2 touchdowns.
And hurts his shoulder, and now he was medically cleared to play, and we've seen him in warm-ups, just after the game jamming. I mean, so there's no doubt that he can leap. It's just like, but do you have, he's only had one practice this week, so.
Yeah, so.
You see A.D. Hoft in the background there.
I mentioned him early in the broadcast. We're going to see Ivan Yen come on to the floor for Concord, one of their better players, if not their best.
Well, I'm curious why he wasn't really starting a whole lot.
I think they were waiting for Goffstown to put their substitutions in, see if they could capitalize off that.
Begidi drives.
Nice little floater there, and that's a pretty finish there from Begidi. That was a great play from the Goffstown offense.
It's been all Goffstown folks here in this first quarter. Just very, very strong start. I don't know, Concord really hasn't had any answers.
Down low.
Just real good defense there by Kelly.
Back up to Ivan Yen. Yen's going to look to see what he can do with that. Great move there.
Step back.
No good, though.
Yeah, he can't finish.
And that's batted out. Don't touch that if you're Strand. Oh.
Yeah, he stepped in the line. Yeah, he probably didn't know.
Yeah,
Cowett
was right there, so I think he probably could have yelled, don't touch it, don't touch it, or something.
So it'll be Yen who will inbound the ball from the baseline. Strand will be on him and up to Bengstrom.
It's in the hands.
So it was Leahy before. Now it's the end. Back to Leahy.
Those quick little stops there are getting Goffstown quickly.
Oboro with the ball. Ooh, almost. And
jab step doesn't work for the
Jack Kelly with another rebound. And Begidi, he brings it up. Sets up a play.
You know, Jack is a great scorer, but honestly, this year he may have more rebounds than points.
You're probably right. So Blondeau with 8 points in this first quarter with a little under 17 seconds to play. 20-3 lead, all Goffstown.
And just talking about Strand's performance last week, you've got a lot of confidence in a guy who made his first start last week.
Off balance. That's a great shot, though, by number 12, Max Leahy.
As Cowett told me before the game, he said, we know who the best player on the court is for the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, look at this, though.
And
beautiful.
Jack Kelly really loves to hit that backboard. It can actually kind of send the ball flying a little bit coming off the bank.
Talk about Jack Kelly. One thing, I mean, he's a monster on the glass. He has had, in the games that we broadcast, he has had such hard luck, though, on the ball dropping.
Yeah.
Even today, I mean, great example. He missed a dunk, but then even on the other one, in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen at least a dozen of those for him. Just bad luck.
Yeah, like back to what I was saying there was Ryan Strand. You talk about a guy who had a great performance in his first start last game, and now you're putting him on who the head coach labeled as the best player.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of confidence in Strand, who's I believe just a sophomore. So.
Yeah, let's see what I wonder if the Concord coach is talking to his team, because right now it's been so dominant. We're going to see Uzi Mpoyo. He'll come in number 20. And you were telling me, we saw him play football, and this guy is jacked. He really is.
I always saw Uzi as like oh, he's our backup running back. He can play slot receiver.
Built like a rock.
And then he started playing outside linebacker, and I'm like, I was like, Coach, you're really putting him at a linebacker? And then I watched him in basketball practice without pads on, just wearing the jersey, and I was like, wait a minute, no, he's huge.
Yeah, you got Bonacorsi inbound, so now you're looking at a slightly smaller team, more guard play here. Blondo will still be in the paint.
Don't forget about Davy St. Pierre. He had a great game last game as well. And look him down low. Great pass to Bigidi, who hits with a nice hesitation.
Floater.
The lane.
Oh,
goodness.
That was gorgeous shot by Robbie Bigidi.
Stop that, man. That was a great play there. The floater from Robbie Bigidi.
Actually, I think we kind of missed that a little bit from Bigidi over the last couple of games, and he is looks to be back in form.
And I mean, you talk about him playing linebacker, you've got Uzi and Poyo with lockdown defense at the moment, so St. Pierre doing just about the same, and that could be a tripping, and depending on the angle you're coming from as an official.
Long three, and it goes!
What a shot by Bigidi there, and looks like Goffstown isn't letting off the brakes anytime soon.
He's your leading scorer with 9.
Quick out there to that's number 5. That's Bakagoro. Ooh, Uzi almost stepped in front of that one, and Yen, great dribble moves.
Nice
down
pass.
Low. That's a good pass.
Just
great vision
finish.
there. You just got to ask your big guys to finish on that one. Out to Blondo. Blondo, that's a trap.
That's a Euro step.
Yeah,
that's a
Euro step to Euro. Yeah, like he took a couple extra on that one. He had the right idea.
Yeah.
He knew where he was going. He just didn't get it through.
So about 6.5 to play until the half, and Yen with the ball. He's dribbling a lot.
Ooh, what a way to get behind it there, Uzi and Poyo. Just hanging on to that line a little bit too much, I guess.
Well, he lost it right there.
Yeah,
and then
watch
Uzi goes in.
Smart defense here. He turns. Oh, yeah, that's a good play from Poyo.
Fortunately, the sideline was there, but that would have been a steal.
Yeah.
As Yen with the 3.
Quick 3, no good though.
And St. Pierre, good rebound, and let's see what Bigidi can do here.
Quick feed to Poyo, and down low to Blondo.
That's a good pass.
Yeah. You don't see Poyo get too involved on offense. He seems to be a defensive-minded guard as Bonacorsi puts up a 3 that won't go.
Here's Yen. He has an outlet pass, but
ooh.
I thought he had a pass. Let's see his guy. Up to the top, number 2, up the McCoskey.
Quick handoff there. That's about Baboro.
Trying to isolate him on Bigidi.
Yep, and that won't go. Bonacorsi, quick rebound to Uzi, and Uzi seeing what he can do as Yen, tight defense on him. Whoa, nice bounce pass there from Bonacorsi. Uzi going up for it, and low pass to St. Pierre, who gets around his man, and that's a great play from Davy St. Pierre. He went from outside in there and just blew by that defense. That's something you don't see a lot from those bigger guys on offense. St. Pierre back on defense now.
Good cut.
That's a good play.
They're just having a
finish
difficult time finishing. You know.
Bonacorsi taking this one up for Goffstown. He tries to thread the needle.
Yeah, I don't like that pass, but he got lucky. He got bailed out.
It'll be Concord ball still. Yeah, watch this move from St. Pierre. He just cuts down the baseline and puts his body in the way and still finishes. That's great. There's not much else you can say about that one, Scott, other than that's a great play.
I mean, really early in the game here, 22-point lead for the Grizzlies. Under 5 minutes to play until the half.
I'm looking over at the other side of the gym, and now I'm seeing how much Peyton Strickland is itching at himself to get in this one.
Oh, yeah.
2 guards up for both teams.
So they're going to
play a little bit of press defense.
They'll have Boro and Yen trying to press the ball. And that's a good move because you've got a lot of younger guards in the game.
Malley.
Except for Bigidi.
Malley outside, and he loses it.
Forces a turnover.
I'm surprised that one wasn't out of bounds. Great play there by Yen, and you know what? Bonacorsi didn't stop the ball, but he went straight up with his hands, and he played good shot contest there. So you got to give him a little bit of credit. You're still up by 20, so not the worst thing, and he'll get the layup on the other side to even it back out to 22.
Yes, that was a nice job passing by the Grizzlies. Bonacorsi with an easy bucket.
Quick dump off down low. That's from Yen to 23. That would be Bengston. That was a good pass. Good feed.
Again, they're pressing on made baskets.
Yep. And the thing is here, if you've got
a steal.
Yeah, that's not something you see all that often from Bagidi, because he's got good handles and good vision normally. But he gets one right back there. And yep, give it back out to him. He'll take that.
With a 3, can't finish it.
Low far. Malley gets it, and he's getting cornered.
Call a timeout.
Oh, Dave St. Pierre all by himself. No good though. With Bagidi, he's got it back out in the corner. Let's see what he can do.
Reset the offense.
He's got an open shot, and that one won't go. So Crimson Tide will take it from here. See what they can do with it. Yen straight to the paint. No good. Looked like he wanted some contact.
And they're going to call timeout. Goffstown. He wanted the contact, but the refs are letting him play tonight.
Yeah, I think the fact of the matter is there wasn't all that much contact.
No, there was nothing there.
There wasn't that much there. So the second Bagidi got that ball, it looked like Coach Cowett took a timeout. I think his topic of concern here is going to be what happened on offense that last play.
Well, not so much what happened on offense, but they're
didn't happen.
Well, they're a little. Crimson Tide has put in a press. You've got Goffstown putting in I'd say their 6, 7, and 8, 9 players are on the floor right now, with the exception of Bagidi. And so it's just a matter of these players just need to know where to pass the ball to on the press.
Yeah. You need to set up a play, essentially. Yep.
And you know what? Bagidi had 2 really good looks from the 3-point land. So did St. Pierre.
Yep.
You're going to take those shots. There's no doubt about that. Sometimes they fall, sometimes they don't. So St. Pierre will inbound from the Goffstown baseline. And they're pressing again.
Yeah, so the thing is, when you have these big men that we like to talk about, that
bad pass.
Oh yeah, that's
a really bad pass.
Tough one there. There's a lot of big guys, the taller ones on this Goffstown team. They can play with some guard skills, and it's great to try and break these presses, getting them back to those big guys.
There'll be a foul on Goffstown. I think it's Bonacorsi. No, it's not.
O'Connell.
Yep, O'Connell with the push.
But yeah, you've got those guys like Dave St. Pierre and Jack Kelly who can move the ball, distribute it, and yeah.
Again, just can't get it to fall. You'll see a little bit more aggressiveness, and good job by Uzi with that rebound, but good aggressiveness.
Good little move there from Bonacorsi.
By the Crimson Tide and trying to get that ball.
O'Connell, there could have been a reach in there.
And there will. It's just a little bit of a delayed whistle.
I think there was a little bit of a look exchange between the 2 refs. They're like, should we?
Yeah, that was Burke with that one. So we're under around 2.5 minutes to play until the half. Goffstown, right there, has just played a great game so far. They've got a 20-point lead. In comes Jack Kelly for St. Pierre.
St. Pierre had a good little stint there on both sides of the ball, and we'll see him again.
So you're going to see a lot of different combinations here for the Grizzlies.
Back to Bonacorsi, and that's a play that was drawn up beautifully.
That was
as
a crazy
gets a
good
nice
play.
Layup.
Yeah,
and
give all the credit on that one to Jack Kelly and Bonacorsi. They knew to throw it down low and cut, baby.
2 seniors. They knew what was going on there offensively.
And turnover.
O'Connell. He's gonna.
He almost crashed it to Kelly.
He said, "Here, Jack, come give me a hug here real quick. I need some emotional support." And so we take him back up the court.
So Bagidi, who's your point guard, he's on the bench right now getting a breather.
Ooh, Kelly, what a move down low, and he gets him on the hop step.
And like I said, they don't fall for him, this poor guy.
He drew the foul,
right.
He'll get himself to the line. But
I'm just saying, but they just, for some reason, look at this.
It's
beautiful.
A great play.
Look at this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
there. And then a hop step.
Up.
And yeah.
Just a matter of
it hit the back iron too.
He's just hard luck. He shoots 2.
Oh.
Again, this has been the...
Let's not talk about his luck anymore.
Here comes number 23, Strand. he's had a whale of a game in his first half as well.
Yeah, like been down over there.
Yeah, but they don't know until you
Yeah, I know.
And Kelly makes his second free throw. And Goffstown leads 32-9. So watch out for that 5-second call again. Because Begiti's all over him.
Begiti's been playing lockdown tonight.
Yep. All over him.
And he almost forces the steal.
Yeah, he's just, his level of intensity is just super high for this game.
And that's going to be a turnover.
Yeah. But, you know, a lot of that, you know, you got a guy like Rob Begiti who's just like been all over his guy. And that's what forces, you know, turnovers. Just all over. If you're Coach Cowett, you got to be super happy with Begiti's level of intensity.
And he's got, what, 9?
Got 9 points, but more importantly, his defense is just lights
Hayden
out.
O'Connell, that's good. Yeah, that's hard to defend when you let a guy who's got a near perfect jumper get wide open like that.
Now this is gonna sound crazy, but you know, who'd ever thunk that you'd be up, you know, by all these points and Hayden O'Connell wouldn't have had any buckets.
Yeah.
And that was his first points of the game.
And look at that vision there from Jack Kelly. He knew where his teammate was going to be, and that sets up what's good hustle there from Begiti. My goodness. And floater there from Kelly. He'll smack up the rebound. No, doesn't get it though. I
don't know how Begiti was able. That was like a crazy play.
Great balance, yeah.
He's right there on the baseline for that defense.
He's just playing with some hustle tonight, isn't he?
Long. I'm supposed to shoot that 3.
Oh, weird floater there. He grabs his own rebound and doesn't come down with it.
He had an open 3.
Yeah,
he decided
to take it. So confidence there. Under 30 seconds now.
So let's see if Goffstown just goes for 1.
Yeah, I expect them to just kind of put it on a short shot, and of course he won't get it.
Good look though.
Yeah, good look. That's not a bad.
And what do we got here?
Reach in, I think.
On who?
Begiti. Yep.
Was it really?
Yep.
Oh, I don't like that. Take him out of the game, please. That's his
Toss
second.
him.
Well, that's
Give him a tech.
Give
him a tech.
That's his
Give
second.
him a yeah.
No, I'm just saying. That's his second foul. You don't want to get a
That's intentional.
CP3.
Throw out the edge. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it would be.
And quite honestly, I think
There's 11 seconds left. So
yeah.
He did come out after that point. Hey, 2 fouls for the not allowing a single point on
a
defense.
good bucket there and 1. And that was on number. I'm sorry, 0. He didn't get 1. I'm sorry.
Nope.
That was Brock. And that'll do it for the half. Wow, what an impressive first half. 35-11.
Up 24 going into the break here for Goffstown.
And
So
the big story, I think, is, yes, the offense was certainly gelling, but the defense. When you only allow 11 points in a half, that is unbelievable.
yeah, the plus minus of everyone on the floor right now is looking pretty good.
All right, so Broden, we're going to go get some hot dogs and candy and stuff for the half. No, they don't have that. It's COVID now. It's like, how did we survive?
I don't know. I just had Reese's.
All right, so we'll come back in less than 10 minutes for the second half, folks. See you later.
See ya. Welcome back, folks. We are here in Goffstown at the end of the half. Start of the second half. Goffstown leads 24-point deficit here for the Tide, 35-11. It's been just that. Goffstown, rather than offensive efficiency, the focus here has been their defensive grit and grind, I guess. They've just been playing real good, real tough defense, and only 11 through the first half is a crazy stat. So we'll see how they can do through the rest of the game. As joining me now is Scott Gross. Scott, how was your...
I had to go all the way to Putnam's for my hot dog.
Down the court quick there, and no good from Blondo off a deep pass from Robbie Bagiti. Now I can't hear anything.
Now you can't hear anything?
Yeah. We just thought we had it solved,
No,
and
we're
I think we did.
good.
Yeah.
It's a connection here.
You screwed it up, Scott. I
It's
blame you
okay.
again.
It's all right. I take it.
So the Crimson Tide here looking to get a the first bucket a little bit earlier than they did in the first half, and that's
Nice
what they
job by number 14, right?
Yeah,
Nate
I think so.
Bangstrom.
Just kind of laid that one in, and not too much you can do about that one there.
We'll see what adjustments Concord makes.
Yeah.
Because they clearly had a lot of issues. They couldn't really get a whole lot going when you only put up 13 points.
Wide open off the screen. That's Aiden O'Connell and Blondo.
Almost came up with the rebound on
Yeah,
that.
almost did, but bats it out of bounds instead. Good pass here.
When you think about it, you got a 35-13 lead, and arguably your best shooter has only had 3 points, and that is O'Connell.
Yeah.
So just talk about the depth. We talked about that in the pregame.
Yeah. And, I mean, like, obviously you've got your starters on the floor right now, but literally anyone could come off this bench right now and keep this lead up, I think, for this Goffstown team.
Yeah, it's the bench, but it's also the versatility of the starting five.
Yeah.
Where you're getting points from so many different spots.
And, I mean, just that.
That's Blondo, right?
Yeah, Blondo.
And he has an opportunity for a three-point play.
Yep. And it'll put him on the line there.
Nice. I missed who that foul was on. I think 14. And Blondo will go to the line to finish it, and he does.
3-point play there from Goffstown. That's you love to see that as somebody watching. And
What'd you do?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess the cord. Just stop touching the cord.
It's the
Scott.
cord.
Stop
yeah.
touching it then.
Don't touch the cord. But that
So-
time it was on you, not on me.
You sure about
And
that?
that's a steal by Goffstown. Kelly goes
Oh,
and
he
again,
can't get it.
hard luck Kelly. That's what we're going to call him.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't get it to finish.
Oh.
And that's going to be a cheapy foul on O'Connell.
Cheeky.
Well, I say that because it was
Where? Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's right.
Maybe
It was right.
there.
It
Yeah,
was right
yeah.
there. Yeah.
I was like,
It's
the
a good
start of
call.
that play, that
Yeah.
doesn't. But yeah.
Remember the Wilhelmi rule. We cannot criticize the officials.
No.
Remember.
No.
Come on.
He's a volunteer. When he refs.
No, he
he's
gets paid.
Does he?
Yes. He's a big
Okay.
time.
Well, these guys also gets paid. So.
Long three. No good. And
O'Connell.
O'Connell pulls it down.
And he uses his speed, and he's getting by his defender pretty quickly. Back out to Sasso on the court now. And he'll look to get his a little bit of offensive play himself. Blondo, good move down the paint, and he's going to get it too.
So he's called the finisher.
Yeah.
Okay, because
He goes up at the basket.
and he finishes.
Yep. Sasso
Good
on
defense,
defense.
but they're going to call a foul.
Walking.
And
They'll call it on. I think they put a 2-1, but let's see here.
no, it's a 1. Is it 2-1?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, you're right. That'll be on Sasso.
I think
That's-
there's less of a chance of a foul happening there if Strand doesn't step over into Sasso's player.
Yeah.
It's because Sasso was kind of forced to throw his body into a spot that it couldn't really fit.
Well, thing to keep in mind here is that it goes in and out. Goffstown is playing very different combinations. A lot of these guys are on the court. They're not always on the court at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's indicative of the fact that they've got a 27-point lead with under 5 to play.
And plays in basketball are a lot harder to call out than another play. They're very a lot of improvisation is needed, as
And
Aiden O'Connell can't get a layup to fall, but he'll get his own rebound and won't come down with it.
So he's had a tough game himself. He's not shot that well from the floor. And again, unfortunately for him, he's had a few shots that just have not dropped. Look at Bagidi all over his defender.
And they're going to say that's out off Sasso.
Yeah, but Robbie Bagidi, I don't know if we can show a replay here, Dave. He was just all over his guy.
That's the foul here.
Yeah, it was the foul, but...
I mean, if you wanted confirmation, we can get you confirmation on that. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, Bagidi, spot up defense there, but this one
What a
looks
pass.
Good pass, and Bagidi down the lane. No foul, clean, I guess.
Yeah, he was a little off balance when he put up that layup.
Looked like Cowett wanted a little something there.
And
for
a
his
steal
troubles.
by
And
Blondo.
Up to O'Connell. O'Connell slows it down. Layup no good, and 3 Grizzlies try and fight for that rebound.
Unfortunately, Bagidi and Blondo were right there.
Yeah, O'Connell. O'Connell was the one that missed it there.
Yeah.
Down low, great pass, good feed there from Concord, and that's the looks you want to get to try and get back into this game if you're the Crimson Tide. Don't know how often those are going to come.
It was Bankston with the bucket. So 25-point lead for the Grizzlies, and much of the same in terms of what happened in the first half. They're just not good matchups at this point. So let's see. Good pass. Well, actually, this was the one that got picked off, but
right here. Good feed.
Yeah, good feed. Yeah. See, that was number 0.
That's hard to defend in a zone.
Yeah, but that was a nice job by Brock. You know, he went baseline, and then 2 guys went over to him, and then he dishes off to Bangstrom for an easy bucket.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately for Concord, they haven't really been able to create, so they're not really able to dribble penetrate. And another thing, too, is their shots are just simply not falling tonight. So number 5, that'll be Liam Malley. He'll inbound the ball, and the Crimson Tide's going to press.
They're putting a guard in there to inbound so they can run a 3-yard set to break the press. And he picks up his dribble after 1. Strand looking to get around the corner. Strand. Good little pass there from Strand to get out of the
I'd like to see Malley hit the 3 on that.
Ooh, he had a chance there. He just didn't pull the trigger. Sasso backing in. Blondo doing the same. Quick outlet pass there to Uzi, and Uzi to Malley.
They seem to be very content just passing around for a good shot.
And I mean, that's exactly what you want to see if you're Goffstown. Get the best shot available. And Uzi didn't think he had it, and he was looking to draw a foul there. I don't know why it wasn't called, to be honest.
It didn't materialize. Again, the Wilhelmi rule, we don't criticize the official.
Oh. Ooh. Almost out of bounds there from the Crimson Tide.
Laurent with the ball.
Ooh, good little crossover, and that's gonna get you to the basket against this defense.
That was a beautiful play. He's only a sophomore, 5'11".
Soft press. And Blondo, he's looking to just give a quick pass down low. That's picked off. And Florent looking like he could take over this team quickly.
Yeah. Brock, he looked to go baseline, but quickly shut down by Blondo. Skip pass.
Anthony Brock, is that his name?
Yeah.
He's got 2 first names.
And that was Bengstrom.
Yeah, looks
Bengston again.
Looks like Concord's going on a little bit of a run of their own. Couple unanswered points here from the Crimson Tide, so. Ooh, bad pass there from Strand, and he's backing away on defense, but he comes away with it. Yeah, slow it down here. They're not pressing too hard, so Mpoyo will take this one up.
You don't have Bagidi in the game. He's your primary ball handler.
That should probably be a foul there.
And Malley at the top of the key. A lot of movement.
Blondo
Goffstown.
looking to get inside, and they'll call a travel.
Yeah. They're not the best 2 to 3 minutes of ball on both sides, to
Yeah.
be candid, although Concord has put in a couple of buckets.
Yeah.
Laurent and Bankston have had some baskets, and we're going to see some substitutions. Looks like number 12, St. Pierre, is coming in for Goffstown.
Yep.
And we got under a minute 35 play.
Blondo coming out here and talking with Coach Cowett. And, no other substitutions other than St. Pierre. The same group will stay on the floor for the most part. St. Pierre.
Good pass to Bankston,
Down low.
and he can't finish it.
Malley looking to push this one up, and he'll just dribble this one out and try and set up a play here for the Grizzlies.
Don't want to get trapped in the corner for Goffstown.
St. Pierre. He's passing off to, that was Strand who had it, now Empoyo.
Looks like Coach Cowett's trying to get players some time. You see that you don't have Bagidi in the game. It's a little bit more
St. Pierre on the
challenging.
pivot. He could probably take one of those shots. His man fell. They're going to call the charge there. I'd love to see a replay on that one. That's an interesting call. Look down low here after the pass. Yeah, I think his feet were set.
Yeah, well, guess so. I mean, what they said?
They said charge.
I know they said charge. I just wasn't sure.
Again, we have the luxury of seeing it slowed down and
Yeah,
not in real time. So
officials are calling a good game tonight. So long three.
no
in and
good
out.
from Yen.
And Malley
And Malley pushing it.
should go all the way.
He's
with
going to
this.
go all the way, yeah. And that probably should have been goaltending, Scott.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think that
Long
was,
three.
and
it's
that
in.
one's good from Yen. Or no, that's not Yen. That's Florent. Ooh, that was a
And
great
that's-
play by.
That's to be a reach-in on number 1.
So I
Yeah.
want to see the replay of that one, Dave. You watched Uzi. Uzi baited him into this one. He sat there. He's like, "Yeah, come get the ball, and I'll blow right by you." That's a great. It's a
Yeah.
great little play from Uzi and Pollo there, and it drew the foul. So
A 19-point lead for the Grizzlies with only 5.3 seconds left. Don't have a whole lot of time here for the Grizzlies.
oh, you had Strand right there, St. Pierre. Oh, off the rebound, and that will be
Will it
good.
count?
Yes, that will be. Yep,
Who got that?
that was Strand off the rebound. He had Strand flashing into the paint, but St. Pierre took it himself. And yep, right. Great little play. That was a nice little alley-oop. that'll go. That should go as an assist in the playbook, in the stat book. I mean,
It's a Strand.
to St. Pierre.
St. Pierre, yeah.
It's not a missed shot. I don't know what you're talking about. What? I didn't put that up as a shot.
That would have been a really good alley-oop, right?
It would have been, yeah. It
Yeah, so
is. I don't know what you're talking
right.
about,
Yeah,
Scott.
it's an
It's a great alley-oop.
So it's a 42-21.
Doubling up.
Yeah. So it's just let's see what the Grizzlies do here in terms of who's playing.
I know what you're saying here, Scott. You're saying it
I
a
want
little.
to see my man in the game.
You're saying it a little like code name there.
I want to see my man in the game.
Walking to that other side, I don't think we're gonna see him just yet. In fact, I think we'll see. Oh no, we won't see most of these starters. O'Connell back on the floor. St. Pierre out there.
Well, think
Um,
about
Kelly.
this. Concord almost scored as many points in that third quarter than they did in the entire first half.
Yeah.
So they put 10 up in the third, only 11.
That's a good stat. That's a
Yeah.
good stat.
So Bagidi is back in the game. O'Connell, pretty much your starting 5.
Kelly.
Absent Blondeau.
Yep. In his spot, you've got Bon Corsi.
And St. Pierre is in, right?
Yeah, and St. Pierre is in for Strand.
Yeah. Very deep Goffstown team.
Yeah.
Like I said, they go at least 10 deep.
Yeah. I pass to St. Pierre, and O'Connell looking to make a way to Bagidi, but
Yeah,
that one,
That was a tough shot.
I think that was an air ball, Scott.
Yeah, he was trapped.
Deep three, and
You gotta say, I say Jack Kelly is one of the best rebounders.
you know
I've
what? I
seen
think
this
he
year.
learned. I think he learned something from Miles Green.
Man.
Miles Green used to pull down all of them, and I think He
But
put
Jack-
a little rebound
Nice
dust on him.
move.
Oh my! Oh, that's gonna be a foul though.
Yeah, but great.
That was a great move to
Yeah.
get down there, and the only thing available for number 4 Florent there was to foul. And
Yeah.
he was just standing still, and Jack Kelly said, "Yeah, let me just go down and put this one up."
Jack Kelly will shoot 2.
Doesn't look like anyone's subbing in from that far side just yet, Scott.
Still early.
First one good for Jack Kelly.
Call him Mr. Kelly.
You know what? Jack Kelly, he has 2 first names.
And he hits both.
I talked about, what's his name? Anthony Brock.
Yeah.
I mean, technically anyone could have 2 first names.
Sasso
too.
a
It's just-
first name?
Sasso? No.
No, I'm just joking.
I mean, anyone could have 2 first names. Like their last name could be a first name. It just
Exactly.
depends on how interesting a first name it would be.
Good move there. I'm trying to see who got that one.
I think it was 5.
5. Yeah. That was
Boro.
Boro.
Quick move to St. Pierre there, and Bagidi back out to Bonacorsi. Bonacorsi to St. Pierre. St. Pierre fakes up and back to Bagidi. Resets this play at the top of the point there for Bonacorsi, who flashes the paint. No good.
Nice screen up top by
Oh,
O'Connell.
Bakiti. Oh, he was all over with that ball midair. He was trying to get around some folks off the block. So see what Brock can do here. That's a travel and a half. Are you?
No.
Nah, yeah.
No.
Let's see the replay, Dave.
O'Connell
Let's
on the
see-
foul.
Let's see the replay.
On the foul.
O'Connell isn't even on that side of the floor.
Come on, that's a foul.
That's 4.
Give this guy a break. Who's in the game? Who's number 32? Who is number 32?
I think you know, Scott.
I think Mr. Strickland is in the game.
Well, Peyton is. Mr. Strickland is
Is the
in the
dad.
bleachers.
Yeah, he's cooking pulled pork.
Brock, another deep 3. That one no go. The only time he's gotten that to
Gidi
go.
with the board.
Only time he's gotten that to go is Peyton Strickland quick, and he tries to. They knew what they were doing
Yeah.
for that one, trying to test if that collar.
And
Oh my
count it!
goodness! What a play!
Count it. That's Bagidi, I think, on that one.
Yeah, I think they were trying to force that one up.
This is 3rd.
I just got a text from GTV coordinator and my father saying, yeah, there were 3 steps on that.
Oh, relax.
that travel.
You tell him to relax, man. Give this guy a break.
And one
he
no
can't
good.
get it
And
to go and rebound.
God. That's athletic. That's just pure athleticism, Scott.
Well, you know, when he hurt his shoulder, all he could do is like
Sets the
lift
screen
weights.
and down low and he's itching for it. He's itching
He got
for
his
it.
first 2.
Yep. I think we're all itching for him to put one down, and it'll happen, Scott. It'll happen. You gotta have some patience.
Well, if there is a fast break, I think
Oh,
it's going to happen.
it's gonna happen. I think it could happen on a post play.
But I think what he does is he definitely brings you another strong rebounding threat.
Yep. Imagine him on the floor with Jack Kelly.
Yeah. Just a tremendous athlete. And Strickland will inbound the ball.
Watch this one. Watch this one.
Beautiful
He's up
pass
there.
by Bagidi.
He's
You know
up.
something?
He didn't take enough. He didn't
did
take
it.
a step off
Yeah.
the back foot there. Bad pass there, and Strickland
Saved
hustle. Down low to Bagidi. Bagidi, here it is. They're getting to him. They're getting to him.
They want to get him the ball.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be on a foul or no? He stepped out of bounds. What do we got?
I don't know.
Can't tell.
Sure.
Nobody went
they
over
didn't,
to
they
the
didn't put it.
scorer's
They didn't put
table.
a number up. Yeah. They're trying to get it to him every chance they can. And oh my God, like the fact that he even
I
got
think
into
that he should have went right at him. He would have drawn the foul.
Yeah.
But it's pretty clear to me that these guys have played with Strickland in the summertime, et cetera,
Yeah,
because they kind of know
definitely.
what he's doing.
They've got a hoop at the Strickland residence, and I
Okay.
know there's a couple players that can practice on that one. Quick
I
change
don't really
direction.
care about the hoop at the Strickland residence. I care about the smoker at the Strickland
That's all
residence.
you-
That was number what?
That's all.
That's all I care about. Number 11, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's going to be a turnover there. Yep. Nate Bonacorsi, he's doing his best ref impression. He's saying, that way? I can see Mr. Strickland's head in the crowd here. He's looking for it. He's itching to see it happen too. I think we all are. Strickland, he could put up 3. No good though. Long rebound, Bonacorsi looking for a foul.
Had that.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a foul on that one.
And
good little
it's
shot
an easy
contest
bucket
there.
for number 12. That would be Max Leahy.
Nobody's stressing too hard just yet. For Goffstown, they're still up a hefty amount. Oh, Strickland. Oh, he had a chance there. And off the rebound, Strickland trying to pass it away to Bonacorsi. That should be a kicked ball.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy there.
Yeah.
And that'll be Goffstown's ball. So it's
yeah, watch here. This should be a kicked ball right there.
no, it's not an intentional. He didn't move his foot to try to block it. So it's.
But when you throw the ball into a player's foot, you know.
No. Not only if there's a movement of the player to kick it. Trust me.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
And Scott, I hate to inform you, not on the floor anymore.
Oh, I'm going home. I wanted to see a jam.
I wanted to see. Yeah,
see a jam.
We'll see one. We gotta have patience here. Aiden O'Connell.
He was looking for that 3.
He thought about it for a little too long, I think.
Now what do we got?
Timeout.
You know what this means?
They're like, did we make the wrong decision?
What is he doing? What is Coach Cowett doing here?
Well, what's going on in the mind of Ryan Cowett? Got to be quicker. That's what I heard. I just picked that up.
I'll tell you one thing. We know that looking at Peyton Strickland, he might have been in the weight room, but he was not at Fun Tan City, whatever it is. 'Cause he's white, right? I mean, I can say that, right?
Yeah, he's pale. He's pale.
He's pale. He's a pale ale. But this kid too. I mean, I don't know if you saw. So he was I was talking to him. I think it was halftime, the last game. And he was saying because of his shoulder, he really couldn't. He lifts weights, and he couldn't do a lot of upper body. So he focused on his lower body, his legs. And I'm telling you,
he could probably leg press a good amount.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
up
it's like
there.
granite legs. It's crazy.
Looks like Earl Campbell.
Yeah. It's almost freakish in a way.
Liam Malley looking to drive, and he dumps off to Will Sasso, back out to Bonacorsi all by himself off the front rim there.
Good look for Bonacorsi, just wouldn't fall. Tide brings it up, now over to number 5, Aboro. And Aboro quickly dumps in another 2. He was quiet in the first half, but he's put in 4 in the fourth quarter alone.
I really like St. Pierre's play as a big guy.
And that'll be a foul, a shooting foul. And Hoyle will go to the line, shooting 2. The foul was on number 5. That was Aboro. Good job there by Uzi.
Yeah.
Gets up there, too.
We got a little high five in the air.
Yeah.
Hey, good game so far, man. Thanks, dude. That's what they said, probably.
And
first one good.
Uzi gets on the board.
I probably around the 2-minute mark, I say Strickland could get back into this one.
And
Boy,
he misses the second one.
Oh, fighting for this one, and the ball's in Will Sasso's hands, and Uzi and Pollo.
Ball fall, a little hard.
A little too much going on up
out
there.
to number 2.
Quick across the court, somehow that worked, and Aboro, no good though. Bonacorsi comes down with the rebound. He hides it away from everyone else.
So we gotta get Sasso in the scoring column.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, and there's a good chance here, and it's stuffed. Looks like Nate Bonacorsi's getting up a little gingerly. Getting back into the play though. Speaking of Nate committed to Husson University. He'll be playing in baseball up there. I believe that's in Maine, right?
Yeah.
And some other things. Robbie Bagidi, starting guard, one of the best in the state. Just turned 17. this week, along with Peyton Strickland.
17.
That's a reminder that Peyton Strickland is only 17 and still looks like a full-grown man.
Ooh, what a
Stuff
block.
there by Will Sasso, and he'll get himself into one statistical column there. And
That was
St. Pierre,
a
coast to
beautiful
coast.
move by St. Pierre, who just used his body, glided in there off glass.
Coast to coast there for St. Pierre.
So the story tonight, folks, if you coming in late, this has been really Goffstown's defense has been stellar.
And I mean, like,
Malley with
even
the board.
on those easy shots, they're not really letting them get like totally wide open or anything going on all that often for the Crimson Tide. Great no-look pass there from Liam Malley. Bonacorsi, no good, and Uzi fights for the rebound over.
That'll be a foul
I'm gonna say
before the shot.
like a reach-in.
Yeah. So we got a minute 3 to play.
Watch Uzi fight for this rebound. 14 has, I'd say, a good dandruff shampoo, a whole Head and Shoulders
Yes.
over Uzi and Poyo.
So Sasso will inbound it.
And guess who's in there? I'm gonna mention it every time he steps on the court now. Malley outside for 3. That one's good. Hey, you know that name we gave him?
Yeah.
Cash Money Malley. He hits one from beyond range. We're under a minute left to play here. Goffstown leading. They're up by 21s.
Yeah, Goffstown has 10 players who have scored in this game.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's a foul on Malley.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good job. He leaned into him to create the foul.
Yeah, I think that the I don't know if that's a foul that.
No, it's a good.
Oh no, they were
clearly-
moving into each other.
That's a smart play.
If Liam was standing up there
Yeah.
and he drove into him to draw it, I don't think I'd call that. But it was like a head-on crash.
Really
essentially.
smart play, I thought.
Yeah, good basketball IQ there.
Yeah. And that was. What was that number? Makes both.
Two.
Number 2.
2.
Number 2.
Oh.
Koski.
Back up to Strickland. Strickland, he's going. Oh my God, that was a laser. Strickland down low there, and Malley puts up a shot, and Strickland fights for the rebound.
And that's the thing that you're going to see if Strickland gets more time is
Yeah.
that he's going to be a force on the glass.
Yep. He's gonna be a low post player.
Him and Kelly, right?
Yep. He's a box
17
guy.
seconds left. We need to get a score. Sasso is still in the game, or no? Is he out?
I'm not sure. Yeah, he's still there.
We got to get Sasso in the column.
And I think what they're looking to do is have Strickland put something down, but they're gonna dribble this game out.
They're not
yeah.
going to put up any more. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the game, folks. So a 19-point win for the Goffstown Grizzlies, and really it wasn't even that close in a way because.
There were some, what you'd call garbage time
but just
points
a
and stuff
very,
like that.
very dominant performance by the Grizzlies, and I think.
We normally give players of the game. We
this
mention
one-
players, but it was a dominant win by the Grizzlies. It was
By
a
the
great
team.
team effort on both sides of the ball, and just a great game all around. So thanks for tuning in, folks, and hope you have a good rest of your night, and don't forget to stay hydrated.
All right, take care, folks. Bye-bye.